thinks you're dead.
What?
He's going to the Volturi. He wants to die too. The Volturi will kill him if he reveals himself in the sunlight.
No, Edward, no!
Edward is a bit of a mess in this movie. And I know you said that, in the past you said that New Moon is your favorite story because he's so humbled. But when you were reading the book, were you ever just like, what are you doing? I would have done this completely differently.
No, I completely understood. I always understood what he was thinking. I mean, there's just something about, you know, when you are kind of obsessively in love with someone, and especially when the emotions grow over a really short period of time, you kind of panic, and you suddenly start doubting everything about yourself, especially when, you know, you go from not being a loner, essentially, into being with someone every minute of every day, and the only thing you think about is them, and you suddenly, you know, you lose yourself, and all the doubts and fears start coming in, and you end up destroying relationships that, you know, that you have no intention of destroying. But I can completely understand the helplessness of it.
Here we go. Roll camera. 3, 2, 1, action.
There's a little bit more action for you in this movie, and I've heard you're kind of a bit heavy on your feet in the action moments.
Every single person, we just interviewed Kristen. Every single person who comes in is saying that.
But has it gotten easier for you, and what can fans look forward to in Eclipse?
No, yeah, I mean, I kind of, I tried to get a little bit more athletic. I mean, mainly for completely aesthetic reasons, because I had to take my shirt off at the end, and it had to be this big thing. So I did a bunch of boxing and stuff for a few months, which kind of, I guess that made me a little bit more athletic. Probably the fittest I've been in years.
If you could pick another character in the books, who would you want to be if you weren't Edward?
I think definitely Jane.
Yeah, she's just for the clothes, or I mean.
Well, I mean, I just think it's quite a fun part to play.
Yeah.
I mean, with so few lines and being so kind of iconic, I think Dakota has got the perfect face to do it with.
Yeah, definitely. She's a very creepy little girl in the movie. Have you been keeping up on any of the fan tributes at all, like the homemade fan stuff?
I watched a bunch of the trailers before the movies come out, and they're always pretty impressive. I mean.
Right.
And also, like, a lot of the posters, like, you look at the fan posters and you're like, that's kind of better than the actual poster. And you just want to kind of email it to someone, it's like, you can get this for free.